The emails and Facebook messages were panicked, desperate, and emotional.
They're just being left with no mental health care, postpartum care, or telling them what to do when their milk comes in.
Jessica Spate, who runs the Utah nonprofit Tied at the Heart for moms who have given up their children for adoption, says it all started on the other side of the country.
The first one who contacted me, she was in Arkansas.
She says nearly 30 other Marshallese women who claimed Paul Petersen had flown them in, housed them, then sent them back to the island after they gave birth, reached out to her for mental help. Spate says the woman told her Petersen tried to shame them.
How are you going to give your baby this life? You know, you're living in poverty. How could you possibly, think that your baby could survive like that? Don't you want your baby to have a better life than you?
She said Petersen's promises followed a common financial theme.
3 in particular said things like that they were told that, their baby was going to go to this really nice family in America and be raised in a wealthy family, and then they would be able to come back if they wanted to when they were adults and help them.
Spate says Petersen preyed on these women who didn't understand the reality of how they were being used.
And the fact that he did this to exploit people who didn't speak English very well, didn't understand these adoption practices, and then leave them to deal with their grief without any help is disgusting.